Hey everybody, my name is Luke, but from this point forward, you guys can call me Roadster. This video has no direction, it probably won't have very much editing, and it probably won't get very many views, but it's gonna get made and it's gonna get posted regardless. This is probably the third or fourth time that I've sat down and actually spent time towards making a YouTube channel. And it comes at probably the busiest time in my life. It started back in about 2016. I was in 5th grade, maybe. I recorded myself making diep.io videos, various vlogs, wearing a horse mask, telling all my viewers that once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I would reveal my face. That was kind of big back then, as face reveals. That threshold for when I'd reveal my face got lower and lower. It didn't ever end up happening. But oh well. The second time around was my senior year of high school. So this was 2022. You can still see the video that I made and edited. I was pretty proud of that one, talking about how much time I would spend on the channel and how it was going to be whatever. I made a community post saying that I would be posting content soon, which is still up. Then I recorded a Apex Legends video with some friends of mine, which I had never played the game before, and we didn't end up doing anything, and it wasn't very funny. So I started editing it, and then it never got finished, and it definitely didn't ever get posted. Did a couple of, live streams, that kind of thing, but I can't say I ever actually locked in. And that feeling has kind of been getting me lately, is I don't know if there's anything in my life so far that I've actually locked in on. And that's held me back quite a bit with my mindset and really with just what I've accomplished. I'm a third-year college student now. I'm not the best student by any means. I've been feeling that I'm painfully average at a lot of things. And I've been waiting for, or rather I've been dreaming about this version of myself that is extraordinary at something. Maybe school, maybe with my physique in the gym. But like I've said before, I've never locked in enough to achieve that status of being extraordinary at anything. Because that's not really how that works, right? I don't know if I'm meant to be extraordinary, but I've never really tried that hard to find out. I've just kind of hoped that maybe one day it would happen. So I've finally reached a point, a very low point, I'll add, where I can't stand to bear wasting any more time. In a couple years, I'll be in the workforce. That's about it. That's all I can see. I don't have any meaningful, things I've been building and working on to look forward to, except just finishing my degree with an average GPA, getting a job somewhere, and just working for however long it takes for me to retire, and then I get to start living. I'm not very happy with that. Now, that isn't to say that this YouTube channel is my way of escaping the matrix, and this is gonna take off, and I'm gonna get super successful that I won't have to work. Statistically, I don't know if that's very likely. I know that it isn't very likely, I'll say. But this is something I can use as practice? A passion project? I don't know. I just want to prove to myself that even if I'm not meant to be extraordinary at something, I am capable of locking in and finding something that I care about and working hard towards that thing. Of course, I have my degree. I'm a full-time student, so I have to spend a lot of time on that. And I've also put this mindset towards my schoolwork to be a better student. But that's not what this channel is for. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm here to be myself, make videos, and work towards something. And maybe there's people who feel the same way, or who like the way I talk or the videos I make. Who knows? This isn't for any kind of, tangible success. This is just because this is something that I have wanted to do, and I've dreamed myself as this successful YouTuber as I think every person my age has. But I want to do more than just imagine it. I want to try, you know? And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I'm going to try. I don't do that enough with enough things. I'm a little scared at doing things like that. I like to be as prepared as possible and be officially ready for whatever it is I'm about to do. I don't think I can afford to wait for me to be ready to move past this weird limbo that I've been in of just getting by, right? I'm ready now. I'm ready for something to happen. And I'm ready to improve as a person, which is another thing this channel is for. It's something I can use to document if I improve and hold myself accountable when I am stagnating and maybe moving backwards, right? I understand this video is kind of, I don't know, cryptic. It's not very well formatted, or it's not, there wasn't much of a plan going into this, I'll be honest. But it has to start somewhere, right? I'll find my footing, and we'll find something that I enjoy and something that works. So I hope that all 50 of you, who I'm sure are all real people, and have been waiting very patiently for me to start making videos, I'm sure all of you are very excited to see this. So here we are. We're gonna do it. What are we gonna do? That's a great question. I imagine it's gonna be a lot of this, of just talking, right? Maybe I talk about something that's happening. I'm sure I'll play some games with my friends and capture some of those moments, because whenever I can find time to relax and do that, it always helps, right? I mean, it's like, who doesn't like playing games with their friends and having a good time? So that's something. Maybe I'll record myself working on my car, which is something I care about. Maybe I'll record myself at the gym, which is something I care about. I just want to do things that I care about more, instead of just going through my days of whatever it is I'm doing now, which is just doing what's around me. So here we are. I'm in front of my desktop. I'm talking to a webcam in my room alone. And this is how it starts, right? I just want to stick to it for a little bit longer. I was probably most focused on this back in like 5th grade, my first or second attempt. I was, uploading consistently. I was making my I was making my thumbnails. I don't know why I deleted everything. I deleted everything because I was scared people were going to find it or something. So, oh well, I was actually going to kind of use those as a benchmark, but whatever. We're going to figure it out now. That's actually a pretty good segue into another reason why I'm doing this, is I spent too many years of my life as, a teenager. I'm 20 now. I'm officially old, and the weight of the world is starting to come down on me. But I've wasted my teenage years being too scared of people thinking like less of me, or embarrassing myself and ruining this image of me that I had that people didn't have because I wasn't that great of a person, and I was too worried about looking like a great person. It's a weird paradoxical thing that I think everybody goes through. But I am very unhappy with myself for wasting my years on nothingness, because now I'm here. I'm my frontal lobe's developing more, and I don't have anything to show for it. I'm just now starting to figure out who I am. But you know what? I did, and I am. I haven't yet, but I am, and I'm getting closer. So I'm gonna keep trying. I can be unhappy about the years I spent being embarrassed about things, or being scared, but I don't have time to do that anymore. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna embarrass myself. I'm gonna make a fool of myself on the internet. Everybody's gonna be able to find this. All my friends can find this, and they're gonna think I'm so weird. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I need to realize that. I need to use this as a way to realize that. Again, very sorry for the content of this video. There wasn't a script. There wasn't really any idea of anything. I've just turned on the camera, and this is what I'm doing. So if any of you are watching and have any ideas of what you want me to do, or anything that you want to tell me, just let me know. I'm here. And if all goes well, I'll be here for a while. You'll see my face a lot, hopefully. I will be working on putting together something that I can, make and post, something that I'm a little more proud of than whatever this is. I'll find my footing soon. But to anyone who's watching this, thank you for watching. You'll be seeing more of me. I'll make sure of it. You'll be seeing more of me. And we're just going to figure this out together, I suppose. So,
all right. That's about it.